Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are through page 6. Wasn't it 6? Yeah, through page 6. Plus sticking this down with 7. But looks pretty good, I think. Got our flower shop in place in the building behind it. I think that pretty much completes that side of our building. I'm going to work on this side today. But anybody who's new here, this is what I do. I buy these little kits like this and build them step by step in real time so you can see all my successes and failures and how I hopefully fix my failures before it's all said and done. If you see any kits or anything similar to these or any of the others that I've built that you think would like to see built, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always happy to add them onto the list and keep on going. But without any further ado, let's jump into page 7. I want to call it step 7, page 7, and get us, well, it looks like we're going to build the post office today, so right back with that. Okay, here we go. Like I said, officially the first step is putting our phone booth in place, but since I've already done that, we can proceed to getting our letterbox in place. I find it odd that we've got the U.S. Post Office, yet we got a British mailbox and a British phone booth, come to think of it. But I don't think they were going for accuracy when they designed this kit. So a couple of drops of glue on either side of that one. And then they're both the same, so might as well just drop you in place. And there we go. Proper British street in Boston. But okay, I think, yeah, and that concludes that part. Like I said, we're going straight into building on our other wall now. So let's move these guys over and get this centered. Let me bring it in. Yeah, concentrate on the lower half. I think is where this is going to end up. So for right now, going this guy, this guy, this guy. So first thing, get our ledge in place and okay, let me double check. Okay. I was briefly concerned I was going to do one of these deals, but it is against the back wall, so it's going to go in there. Doesn't feel like we need the glue on this one, but I'll throw a few in just to make sure. Pop you down. Then, likewise, this guy. Just wiggle you around a little bit. Nice and even there. And then this window goes up here. Like so. So that seemed to work pretty good putting the glue on this piece, so I'm going to do that again. Or this piece, you know what I meant. As you can see from some of the stray marks, I did go through and color in the edges on these like I've been doing lately. I did some of the white ones on the next page. But I mostly went with the black because I think I pretty much decided the black gives that high contrast, so it gives it real good pop on most of the time. Most of the okay. Wiggled into place. Okay. That's going to be there. Now, take these guys. 3 shorter ones and 2 longer ones. I'm sitting here trying to figure out. Okay, so looks like we're supposed to double these up like that. And they go here. Yep, that seems to match up. Not sure why we're doubling them up, but let's see. That's what I'm trying to do. Nice light bead all the way down, or most of the way down anyway. That's one there. Evened. Okay. That's pretty good. And these. Okay, so these are weird. Supposed to put two of them together like that, and the third one goes on the side. Never seen them do this before. Then that goes in here. Yeah, that fits with the outline they've provided us. So I guess that's it. That's a new one. Just put them on their side. And drop this one in. Alright, this had a second or two to get stuck. So let's bead right here. I do like that they've scored this thing so you can see exactly where things are supposed to line up. And down here up top, harder to see on the brick, so I think that's, yeah, there we go. Now, here. This should snug right up against our post office fascia, I would think. Okay. Now, bring this guy and this guy. This guy, and there's, like I said, I still think it's funny they got Gabriel Iglesias' poster there. Fluffy. Look him up on YouTube if you know. He's fairly clean, funny guy. He's not like ultra clean, but my mom likes him, so he can't be that bad. Or the clips of him she's seen. And there, you can't hardly see it on here, but I found it earlier. But there is ultra light outline on there. I can't even, looking at my display, I can't even see it. This, you can sort of see it right there, that line right there. That's where we're supposed to put our little mirror window. So I can, at the right angle, you can almost see it and sort of, I say right, there's the line. Like even in person, I can barely see it. So it's not. If you're not seeing it, it's not an optical illusion. Just hit 4 corners, I think. Maximum adjustment. And about like that. And then that one goes here. So a few of the dupes in there. Get our cap back on. And wrap you in, wiggle you around a second, and line you up. Is there. And then this one, I can do the dupes on the back. That's the edge there. Okay. Now, decide where this goes. Okay. Now we take, let's see. Well, we'll take you out a little bit because that's too tight. This one. This one. And this one. Nope. Not the right width. Yeah, that one. It says, okay, so this is supposed to, yeah, it fits right above that. And I think with that sticking out, I think that's going to stick out from here. So let me hit this edge with my marker. I probably won't ever be able to see it, but with this protrusion colored in, rather. Yeah. And it says they're supposed to be glued. They're supposed to go right that way, but I'm going to go this way. So the green's showing, because that's going to be covered up on that end. So, yeah, so, okay. I'm roughly following their instructions. A few, and actually I need another layer. That may be too thick, but I'm gonna try and do them all at once, I think. So, I'm putting in there. This guy goes on top of that guy. And this goes top of that. All that together, that makes our door frame, or the top of it. I guess that's a door frame. Yeah, that's I think that, like I say, you probably won't ever see that green underneath it looking at it, looking at it in person, but that is concealed now. Okay, so now I'll get to make some bookshelves, so I think it should be all the rest of my pieces here. It's going to go... That's the plan. So these two go in there, and there. Seems to be not a super snug fit, so let me grab... I've lost my... Oh, I'm using my drop cloth on something else. Let's see, just find something else I can... Something else with a protective layer. Oh, there's a piece of paper. Yeah, back of my stickers from the last one. Okay. Okay. So... Didn't learn my lesson from last night. Still gonna do them both at one time. And over here, no, wait a second. I'm going to do that on the green side because that's going to be facing outwards. So I want to make, do it that way. Yep. I think. One of those things I'm not sure what the instructions say. Let's see. Yep, this is what the instructions say to do, and that makes sense. Alright, because we're going to be seeing it from this angle most of the time. Okay, so in there. Then these guys go on the bottom shelf here. So let me, let's see here. I'm trying to figure, okay, I'm going that way. So I'm going to put them there. I'm going to drop these in there so they're all the way at the front. Hope I'm doing this right. Got to think upside down and backwards. I'm not left-handed, but I'm left-handed enough that I should be able to do that. You're in there. All the way up, place it all the way up against the front of the bookshelf. Slide you where I want you. About like that, yeah. And likewise, this one. This bumpy texture, so I'm going to be a little more generous with the glue, I think. I hope I don't glue you to this paper. Look around a second or two while I get sticky. I hope. Okay. Then stand you up. Yeah, it looks alrighty. And I'm put this guy on this end, facing that way, because that, like I said, that's one we're going to be looking down it at. So I'll make sure I get the cover showing. So I'm going to do you that edge. Plop you on right there. Trying to. Yep. And likewise, this one goes over here on this end, so I just let go. Drop on there. and plop you in here. And actually, as luck would have it, that concludes page 7. So I can take a few minutes, let this book nook, let this book part of the book nook dry, and whoa, stand up. And I will be right back, and we'll knock out page 8. Okay, page 8, which when I say that out loud, it reminds me, basically page 9 is the end. There's, like I say, there's a couple minor steps on 10, but for the most part, 9 is the end of the assembly. So we should finish this one up tomorrow. Yay. I did a little extra coloring in on I colored in on the end of the steps, the tabs there, and I did, after the flower shop sign yesterday, the way it sort of camouflaged those studs with that white paint, I did also painted the ends, and I just realized I forgot a few pieces. got a couple more. And you get in there. Okay, but like I say, there's our bookshelf. Like I say, we're going to be seeing it from that angle, so I think that's the way to see it. And I think, no, we don't get to put it on yet. But first thing we got to do is make us some steps. So go with the smaller ones for the risers, so they go in here. Okay, so about to go into a gluing situation, I think. So let me actually move these guys up out of the way so I can get a fairly even surface here. No, that's not. Okay, so we got the printing on both sides, so it doesn't matter which one you use. I'd say if you get, maybe, I think if we can get the top and the bottom one in and glued in place, we might have enough stability to leave it standing. That's the hope anyway, so just dab a glue there, dab a glue there, and I'm gonna need you. And also, same thing on this side. Okay, so then we put you in there. And my fingers are too big to go underneath, but I know what I'm wanting to do. I don't know if it'll work or not. Okay, so that and that. I thought it was going to stay. And that. Get back in place. Okay. I'm not sure if that's gonna stay stabilized or not. Maybe. Now let's, if I can't get a few more drops of glue in without knocking everything down. Not enough on there. Okay. Now, more of the risers in without knocking everything over. Hopefully. And one more. Yeah. Tweezers might be the trick for this. Okay. Go in place. Now, will you stay in place for? All right. Now we got our runners that just drop in. So I think This has got enough stability here that I can probably, I'm going to go crazy and do them all at once. Just kind of a wild and crazy guy. I saw an interview with Steve Martin the other day and got me thinking about him. Just talking about John Candy. It's a good little, you know, just a couple of minutes talking about the planes, trains, and automobiles. Get in there. All right. Now, that actually, whoa, not very stable on the bottom. There's nothing bracing under here, so don't grab it down there. But we got steps going. And the white doesn't work as good on this one as it did on the flower shop. I guess it's because it's not isolated. But it's still, I think, better than the brown. Alright, but that's okay. So I'm going to set those aside and let them get stickified while we work on our post office sign. So, these two and this one. Yep. So it's supposed to have an outline on it. Oh, maybe that's just, I'm just supposed to get that somewhat centered on there. Lowercase p, capital O. Okay, let's do that first and let it get sticky on there. I hope. 'Cause, yeah. That looks pretty good. My display anyway it does. A little bit higher. Okay. Now, this is going to be what I think is the tricky part, because we're supposed to make a box here. So, it says, okay, so those go in the middle. So, that sort of situation. I wish I'd had glue on those. I wasn't expecting them to actually go together. Alright, let's just do top first, maybe. Or that side first, anyway. Okay. Let's see here, where's my... Report. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe it'll... this time I'm just going to do a little bead on the top and bottom. Use this guy right on there. Make make us a complete box. Alright. Set you aside to let you get sticky. Okay. And actually it says now we're supposed to install those 3 onto our situation over here, but I want to let them get, like I say, I want to let them get sticky for a minute before I do that. So I'm going to go back to, so I'm going to skip around a little bit. Okay. Go into this and this. These guys, this guy. Okay, that's interesting. We're supposed to take one going like this, and going like this on top of it to make that sort of that look. That's cool. Different perspective for sure. Dig it. And this just goes on here. So that seems the easiest part, so I'm going to do it first. Oh, a few drops. That's there. And this guy goes here. At this point, I wish I'd hit this with a white paint marker, so I'm going to. Stuff soaks in to this pressed wood so quick that I just make it less obvious. I have no delusions about getting coverage here. You probably will watch the stuff absorb into the wood as I'm going. Okay, by the time that's done, I think that was just too big of a surface for me to leave uncovered. So I'll let that get dry. The other side. Actually, I can go ahead and do this part too while I'm at it. Hit the corners, I think. And plop you on there. Okay, set you aside, and we'll go back to our other our bookshelf, our steps, and our post office sign. Get sort of back in order. Okay, so the bookshelf goes here. They got it in the picture. They've got it sort of floating. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to put it about like that. They've got it like up here. Let me see. Is there any sidewalk or anything coming in later? No, there is not. So it doesn't. So you can put this up or down where you want to. This is where our street's going to go. Oh, I see what they're. I'm actually going to wait until I put this wall in to put that on, because that's going to be our cobblestones are going to be what determines. There's where the slot is here. So well, it should actually just go to right there. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's okay. So it's just going to the bottom of the green. So yeah, okay. So it doesn't matter. But that might But I still think I'm going to wait because I want to make sure I can have the bookshelf sitting on the street. So I'm going to wait on that one. Get our post office sign. Just goes right here though. That got clearance for that tab up there, so okay. So let's just go. Bead right through there. And I'll just do a bead on here to make sure I got a little extra hold. Down. All right. Yeah, and that, I think the steps supposed to go right here. Should be go flush in here. Those do appear to be going level with the. Those obviously have to go level here. I'm still debating on that bookshelf, but I want to do it. That gets that going. Okay, yeah. How about the bulletin? I'm going to do really light gluing on that one. I'm just going to do these corners, so if I have to break it out, I'll be able to. Let's say I'm just going to tack it in place, just in case. Just whoop and doop. Ease you down there. Break my steps in the process. Okay. They're nice and flush with the back, and oh, it keeps sticking to me. Okay. And I guess there's no reason I shouldn't do that with the bookshelf too. Just a couple of really light dabs of glue, and just put it right there, and hope it ends up. No, yeah, because I think that'll look. Well, I can line it up, be close enough. So yeah, I've convinced myself. Just like I said, tack it in place with a couple of drops. And ease you in here. Okay. While we've been doing that, that other glue has had time to get situated, I would say. So, and our paint. I say that's how quick that stuff. So, and that's how you can see how it's sort of soaked in. Let's bring you over here where I can see you. Just a few drops of glue through there and through there. We'll put their side up so it on there. And I'm saying this goes in like so. As usual, just a few drops on each side. Pop you down. Upside down. Let's try that again. There it goes. There you go. That way, don't I? Get our whole window scene in there. Okay. And then this is supposed to go on top here. Who knows? Okay, I know where this one's going to be, so I'll just do some dots up there. Ease you in. All right. I think that, oh, forgot our doors. For the post office, or it looks more like a diner or something, doesn't it? Restaurant. And once again, they're wanting us to go with the partially open. Okay. It's gonna be snug on there. Okay, so I'm trying to do it this size just this time. If I can just a reasonably thick bead through there. See how this works. I tried putting it on the door on the other side, and that wasn't working. Or didn't seem to work very well. Let's see. No real details on these doors, so they appear to be symmetrical. So let's just stick them in there, sort of wiggle them around in the glue. And then this side, same sort of thing. Bead all the way up and down. You in here. And you closed on me instantly. Okay, get them. Get my wedges in the middle of them. Let that glue set in on that. Hopefully. I think I'd rather have it go the other way if I can convince it to. Over there. These down, yeah. That'll. Yeah. All right, and hopefully that glue will set in. So I got some small pieces to work on while we give that a few minutes to get sticky. Got some, looks like some art easels or something here. Okay. So you get you supposed to go in right there. So dab on there. And fall apart on me immediately, which just get it sort of propped against itself, it'll be okay. Maybe. Yeah, that seems to be about right. Until I messed around with it and moved it. Okay. You stay up. Oh, I didn't realize it was that far out. Hang on. Now, the big guy is supposed to go right across that beam there. There. little guy. Supposed to sort of go along this one. Alright. Yep. And then same on the I sort of doubt I'm going to be able to get this even. It'll be pretty close. And for the scale, I think it'll be alright. Maybe. Like that, maybe. Okay. And that's where our pallet's supposed to go on that one. And this one is supposed to get our support. Goes on the bottom, and then all that goes on the side here. So this will be. If it falls down, I'll bring out the super glue. Probably I'll just go ahead and bring out the super glue. But let's find out. Okay, so this across the bottom there. Yeah, I should have done this part first. I'm not sure where it's going to stick, so I just put a good big glob of it. Break it all apart. Okay. Okay. I'm surprised that stayed upright, but it did. Cool. Let's see how you stand up. Yeah, you're crooked. But you're still not set in place, so maybe I can... Okay. I think about as straight as I'm going to make it. And then drop there. And our last detail tonight. And plop you down on there. Alright. I'm going to give this a few minutes to, like I say, get sticky. And I'll come back and we'll do a wrap up. So I'll be right back with that. Okay, it's been a few minutes now. I think it's all stabilized. Got our little, like I say, art set. And a little Van Gogh, depending on where you're from. And then our post office side, I think they should be fairly stable. It's been, like I say, it's been 10 or 12 minutes. There. So yeah, so the doors are, if I can get my spacer out of there. A little surgery there. Extraction. Alright, got. Yeah, let's see. I don't think it's quite as. So far, it's not quite as detailed as the other side, but it's got still got a few places to put more stuff. But yeah, it's gonna look good when it's all in there. Let's see if I can sort of. Those steps are going to line up. It's going to be a tight little alleyway. You can't see that. They really going to be something like that. So everything is going to be all on top of each other. So that's going to be. So it's going to make it look good, I think. But yeah, I'm pleased. I think I got to recommend this set. This is, for, like I say, this it's at that $25 price point. Straightforward, no really tricky parts. Little smaller details here and there, but nothing that's out of line. It's a good beginner set, I'd say. Really, if you want to try a book Nook out, this is definitely one to go for. Everything looks good so far. I'm looking forward to seeing where these lights end up, because they're, I don't know, maybe they'll just be up in the top going down. Matter of fact, I've just about, well, no, it's got the plugs on the back, so there's, where do the lights go? While I'm here, take a peek and see. Okay, the lights are gonna go. Yeah, they're okay. You build like a little thing in the roof to hold the lights. Looks like. Yeah, the roof is where the lights go in. Okay, so it is gonna be just coming down on there. So, yeah, I think that's gonna look really good when it's all said and done. But without anything, I think that's enough for tonight for sure. We'll finish. Like I say, there's not much left, so we will definitely finish up tomorrow. It'll probably be a fairly short video. I say that, but, you know, things happen. But anyways, folks, y'all know how I feel. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.